Hello, 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 everybody. Hello to everybody that is in a part of my circle. Sega Man, He Bot, Elders, Outer Zinc, E Rock, Unlimited Production, Dare, the first layer of chat. I want to give all y'all a shout out first before I even start on this video. This video is going to be about all these bum ass YouTubers out here, and they know who they are. I don't have to even call their names, but I'm gonna call their names anyway because I want to. But number one, this has gonna be, like I said, Dreamcast guy, MBG, Zaire 720, Crap Gamer, Breach Forge Gamer. All of them like to complain about what? They all like to complain about what Xbox is doing. They don't never complain about what they don't never really complain about what PlayStation is doing. And PlayStation is doing something that y'all PlayStation people shouldn't even like, but that's y'all business, okay? But anybody who want to join the Instagram, let me know. I get everything in Instagram for anybody who wants to join in. What's up to it, man? Not much to it, man. Just take it easy, man. Just enjoying the holiday season and all that good stuff. So really ain't that much at all. Just complaining about these doggone so-called bum ass YouTubers out there calling themselves. All they want to do is make their money, and that's it. And that's what I always have said. Every time they talk about a game, when a game before the game even come out, they're already trashed the game already before, because when you trash a game and you don't give that game no kind of love at all, that's what's gonna happen. But you know what? But they got the notion and the motion to call Astrobot a Game of the Year candidate. Jeff Keighley need to have his ass kicked. Okay, he's another one of them guys too that's no good to the industry at all either. Um, but now let's get back to these YouTubers and everything that's taking your money, your hard-earned money, and using it for their own benefits. Their own benefits. And these YouTubers that I already talked about, I already gave a description below about what they're all about. They're all about taking your money. They're not about putting things back in, being by giving you things back. They all about taking your money, and that's what I'm talking about. And that is a damn shame. Why should you want to give anybody your money to give you advice that you already know about already, but you want to listen to them and see what they got to say about anything? And that's wrong. And that's it. But you know, hey, you know, I'm not against nobody making their money, but the way that they doing it, I don't like it, and I never will like it. I would never ever subscribe for them doggone guys to turn around and yes, I might listen to them on YouTube a little bit, but I'm not gonna never give them money as far as giving them money out of my pocket. I'm not gonna never do that. I mean, subscription service, if you want to do this thing with YouTube and everything, yes, okay, I might listen to you a little bit. But other than that, that's about it. So that's the only money that I'm gonna give you, period, out of my pocket. But I tell you right now, fellas, this is what I'm saying about this thing, what this thing's really all about. Uh Sony is not doing good in the stock market. They're not. They're not doing good in the stock market at all. I look at their shares today. Their shares like $20 and 40 some odd cents a share. Last week, this time it was like 1937 a share. This time, what, last week? So, and I think if Sony does get this company, which I don't think they will, because I know the company that they want to buy, they just don't want to give up half their assets. If Sony gonna buy them, Sony gonna have to buy them they're gonna have to buy them all the way out. If they're not gonna do that, Sony might as well not even bother, because that's how they want to do it. And I understand why, because their stock is not doing all that great either. Their stock is not. So I see why they want to sell, but I also see why they want to sell the whole kick and the boodle. But but the media, they tell you different things and they won't tell you the truth. They always saying that that's a good buy for Sony if Sony decide to buy them. No, it's not. If Sony decide to buy them, it all depends what Sony do. But we all know that Elden Ring, they only come out with so many doggone games and all that stuff, and that's all they come out with. And right now they haven't made a real good game in a while. I mean, Elden Ring was the last good game that I've seen. That's the only thing I think they only made in the last couple of years. They might have some other games made out there, but I really don't know. But I'm telling you right now, Sony is in a world of hurt. Your share is going down that doggone low when you come out with these doggone they came out with this new system that everybody's saying is being a success. If it was so much of a success, their stock market would be a whole lot better than what it is now. It would. So don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you at all. Sony is not doing that great. And the company that they want to buy, the one who makes Elden Ring, they're not doing that great. If you see their stock market is falling too. So if Sony want to go out there and buy them, okay, go out and buy them. But I heard that Microsoft might be in the mix of trying to buy the company out too. Okay. Now it's not going to be as much as Activision Blizzard. I mean, it's not going to be as much as that. It's not going to be that much right there. Let's get that out the box. It's not going to be that damn much. They're not going to get that much out of that little company, what Microsoft had to pay for. So if Microsoft decided to go ahead and buy them, Microsoft will go ahead and buy the whole kick and boodle. And if they do that, they decide to go ahead and do that, that game will still go everywhere because everybody like Elden Ring. So, I mean, I don't like Elden Ring because to me it ain't no but a hack and slash killer at best. And I don't need no hack and slash killer just like that because we already got many of them out there anyway. And I don't see anything really special about the game at all. But the thing about it is, I'm just telling the truth. If Microsoft gets it, we know that game is going everywhere. It's going PC, it's going PlayStation, it's going Switch, it's also going to be on the Xbox. The only thing about it is, with the Xbox, we will get it on the Game Pass. And that's the whole thing about that. We will get that game on the Game Pass. And that's the beauty of it. We will get that game on the Game Pass. So I don't got a problem with that if they decide to go and if that Japanese company decide to go that way. I mean, I know they want to keep with the Japanese lore and all that stuff. I know they want to keep it within the Japanese culture system. But the thing about it is, when you need money, it don't make no difference who you sell to. Money's money, either way it go. I don't give a what it is. Yen is a yen, and a dollar's a dollar. So it don't make no doggone bit of difference. But I'm just trying to say is that make common sense on what's going on with the industry. Because the media is not going to sit there and tell you the truth. They're not. All I see is that, they said that Sony might, that'd be a good feather underneath Sony's hat. Would it? Would it be? See, only the media could talk all this noise about what's going on. But the thing about it is they really don't know what's going on themselves. They go and buy heads and they go and buy consumption too. So they really don't know what's going on themselves. So this what brings it up to me with the Sony people point is that they think that this system is really selling out and the PS5 Pro is not doing nothing. If it was doing so much, why is their stock so low? Okay, the thing came out when? In what? November, October? And it still ain't doing that good. You still get over 61 million systems that y'all literally said that y'all got out there, but y'all still not playing y'all games. There's only certain games that y'all playing. And I'm gonna name all of them again. Call of Duty, all of the Call of Duty you still playing. Football, basketball, Fortnite, Sea of Thieves, um, all the other games that y'all got right now is really basically games that normally people ever play. And see, this is my whole point of the Game Pass. And this is the beauty of the Game Pass. I'm just going to be honest with you. And I'm going to tell these damn PS5, if the PS5 fanboy faggots, as I call them, everything, I tell their ass off too, because what they don't do is make no damn sense either. Don't make no damn sense. You got to think about this crap what's going on. Look what is going on with the industry right now. Okay, if PlayStation was doing so damn good with their consoles and with their games, with the 61 million systems that they say they got out there, which I know they don't have out there, the market wouldn't be as bad as it is right now. Microsoft is holding up. Microsoft is the reason why the industry is holding up right now. I'm just telling you the truth. Because it wasn't because of them, no telling what game would be. I mean, I love the Game Pass. The Game Pass bring all kind of stuff. And I would never get out the Game Pass. As long as Microsoft keep on bringing these games day and date, that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. It's all about software. Hardware don't mean nothing no more. And then half the doggone people now that bought the PS5 Pro, half the people that bought PS5 Pro now is regretting it because they say it don't make no doggone bit of difference. But we try to tell people that all along. We try to tell people that all along. And don't hand me that stuff about
messages received from Denton Harbor. Message is banana cream.
And like I said, do not sit over here and tell me about the future of Sony, and they don't even know the future themselves. They talking about games they're going to come out with, but are they going to come out with them? Like I said, you got to have money. You got to have money. You got to have money to spend money. You got to spend money to have money. And do Sony have that type of money? No, that's the reason why they want to go ahead and buy ports of this company that sell Elden Ring. They want Elden Ring on there, and they want anime. They want the anime pictures and everything on there. But the company said they're not going that route. They said if you want them, you're going to have to buy the whole damn thing. And Sony don't have that type of money to buy everything. They don't. Microsoft does. But Microsoft is in a position too, whether they can buy it or not. They don't have to buy it. They can keep on doing what they're doing. See, people going to talk about, well, Sony get it. Sony ain't going to have no choice, guys. Sony ain't going to have no choice. Sony will have to put that game on every doggone thing. So, hey, if they don't, they lose the money. Because, like I said, the PC people only play so many doggone games. Okay? And the PlayStation people don't play no games. So they're being debacle either way it go. So if they're going to do something like that, if they do get it, fine. But they're going to have to put on every doggone system. See, everybody want to talk about, well, they're thinking that about, if Sony gets it, they just going to put it on the PlayStation and the PC. No. If you spend the money on that doggone thing, on that type of money, on that, on certain games and certain anime, you're going to want your money back. And like I said, Sony's right now is not in a good situation where they can waste money. They're not already wasting enough money on what's the name of that game, Concord? They're not already wasting enough money on that game. That game failed. They took it off the market before they even gave it a try. So that goes to show you. That goes to show you that there are nickel and diamond their money right now. Because if Sony had the money, they would have kept that game alive. They would have kept that game alive. But they're the one that spent over $46 billion, whatever that doggone game costs. They're the one that spent the money on that damn game. They are the ones that spent that money on that game it on that studio. I'm not really sure how much the studio cost. So nobody even talking about that. You know it costs a lot of money for the studio. And if you don't think that, it did, it cost them a lot of money for that studio. So we didn't even talk about that. We talk about the game, but we ain't talking about how much they spent for the studio. Nobody even bringing that up. But you can constantly get on Microsoft on what they're doing right. I'm not gonna say they're doing everything right. They're doing some things wrong too. But right now, Microsoft is kicking out the ballpark with the Game Pass. Like I said, independent developers is loving the Game Pass. I'm not talking about the big wheels. The big wheels, they got their own moment in time when they're gonna get their stuff put on the Game Pass. They are. But it's for the smaller developers, and that's a good thing because smaller developers need help, and that is it. Because can you figure out and I'm just being serious, y'all, can you figure out if we would not have the Game Pass, how many independent studios would be out of business right now? A lot. A lot of independent studios would be out of business right now. It ain't no lie. It's just the truth. Hell, we thought it was bad the last time when we lost like major studios. What make you think it'd be worse this time around? Especially how much these games cost to make now. Don't forget, we lost a lot of studios in the last generation. So we will lose a whole lot more this generation because there are some independent studios that's out there that makes damn good ass games, but their budget is high too. Their budget is not low. Now, some of them might be low, but not all of them because they want to make a good quality game. But now this brings my point to this issue right now. Indiana Jones come out next week. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great game. I think I'm going to love it. I know I'm going to love it. And plus, I'm thinking about going ahead and buying it too. See, that's the good thing about the Xbox people. See, I'm going to give you a good example. Stalker what? Stalker 3 came out a couple weeks ago? Look what it did in 24 hours. People played on the Game Pass, but look what it did in 24 hours. It sold over 1 billion. It sold over 1 billion copies. Was it a billion or a million? It's one of the two. It sold a lot of copies of the game. So I'm just saying, I think it sold over, I forgot how many it sold, but to a man, help me out. How many copies did Stalker 2 make? So I can be precise. Because if I'm not precise, you know how these ponies are. They're trying to chew it up to the bit. But either way it go, it made its money. People still play it on the Game Pass, and it still made its money no matter what. No matter what. Over a 24-hour period, it made its money. Either you play it on the via cat, or either you play it on the dream. On the Game Pass. Either you bought it, because I bought it my damn self. I'm just saying, like the hell, what I'm going to support them no matter what, because that's what they need. They need supporting over there, and that's just what I did. I support them by buying it, and that's in another nutshell too. People want to talk about Avowed and all that stuff. Okay. People, Avowed don't come out until when? February? Avowed don't come out until when? February? Who cares? I'm buying that game day one too. I'm buying that game day one too. Hey, I'm gonna try on the Game Pass, but you know what? I'm still gonna buy it because you know why? Because I'm gonna support the developer no matter what. No matter what, I'm gonna support the developer. No matter what, because like I said, yes, it can be on the Game Pass all doggone day, but you still got to support the developer. And that's the true marksman of the game. I mean, even though that Microsoft is in Microsoft hands, but you still got to support them no matter what. But the more like what I'm trying to say is this. Oh, it sold over. Okay, Tool Man. Okay, y'all, it sold over 1 million copies within a 24-hour period. And that is stalker. Okay, that's stalker. Okay, so I think that game so good. That game so real good. So either way it go, Microsoft, Xbox, Game Pass is kicking everybody's in the ass right now. Y'all ain't liking it.
Brody, I'm not going in there. Come on. Come out. Brody, come on.
And y'all not like what they doing. But what it boils down to is that whatever Microsoft does, it turns into gold for Microsoft. So let's say like if Microsoft do decide to get Elden Ring. If they do decide to get Elden Ring, we know they're going to put on everything. They're going to put that game on everything automatically. You don't know what Sony's going to do. Sony got to do something. Because they ain't going to turn and spend that money on they ain't going to go and spend that money on the industry knowing that they ain't going to make no money back. That's not how it works. You got to make money back. So ain't no way in the world that if they do decide to sell Sony, but Sony going to get this, they're going to want the whole thing. They're going to want the whole thing sold because, like I said, their stock market's not doing good. Sony's stock market's not doing good. $20 and 20 some odd cents a share. You know what? Where everybody else is going up, but Sony is going down because they know which way they're going. They VR flopped. All the games that they did exclusive content, all the games they did exclusive to, flopped. The only game that didn't flop was somewhat Helldivers, but that flopped because what Sony did. I'm not even going to explain what Sony did. You know what Sony did. Y'all know what Sony did with that game. They took the damn game away from 177 countries, and that hurts. They had to give people their money back. So, plus they're in a major lawsuit too. So what are you talking about? So Sony people, y'all can sit here and talk all that noise about what Microsoft's doing wrong, doing right. Y'all can keep on talking about how the Game Pass, how the Xbox is going down and all that stuff. But Xbox ain't going nowhere. They're not going anywhere. And this thing with Google doing this little sabbatical that they trying to do, they're trying to stop something, that ain't gonna work either. Because all they want is their little share of the pie. And so Xbox said, why should we want to give you the share of the pie when we know we don't have to? I mean, they might have some kind of compromise and all that stuff in the long run because we know what the thing's all about. This thing is all about money. And Google Stadia was a flop. So when it was a flop, so be it. But more like what I'm trying to say is this, people. Like I said, all these bums out there call themselves YouTubers. Keep on being bums. Keep on being bums. Keep on talking about Microsoft because I know that's how you making your money, by talking about negative about Microsoft, because you sure ain't making your money off PlayStation. PlayStation is boring as hell. Y'all know it. Everybody else knows it. But I want these doggone people to realize that they need to stop giving their money, giving a pitiful little money to these damn YouTubers, and start spending money on games, and stop taking these damn YouTubers at their word. These YouTubers do not even know nothing. They don't know nothing. They ain't not even playing their games. And I guarantee you, half these damn YouTubers in there, they got an Xbox Series X. or S and they playing it. Because why in the hell not get the Game Pass where you can save yourself a lot of money. A lot of money. Dude, I'm locked up the Game Pass at the end of 2025. 2025. And I'm going to lock it up a little bit more before then. That's how value the Game Pass is to me. It's a value to everybody. Everybody that loves the Xbox and the Xbox Nation, all I got to do is give you a hell yeah. All I got to do is give you a hell yeah, and y'all keep up the good work. Y'all keep on supporting Microsoft, keep on supporting the Xbox, and keep on supporting the Game Pass. Because Game Pass is where it's at. Microsoft is doing what they need to do, and that is it. My boy Toolman said, he's locked up until 20. He's locked up October 25th till 2026. Toolman, I'm proud of you, bro. Hell, I gotta catch up with you. I'm gonna catch up with you. I might just do that just to catch up with you, to let you know that, hey, all of us that is in the Microsoft ecosystem, all of us support the Game Pass, and you can't help but love it. You can't help but love it. Because, see, look what Call of Duty is doing. Call of Duty is making Microsoft buku money. PlayStation, yeah, they get like their little percentage. But I think it's like an 80-20 split. Where at first everybody was getting a little bit of anything, but now all that money is coming to Xbox, to Microsoft's people. I'm loving it. I am loving it. And people go ahead and talk about, well, it's losing this steam. Call of Duty losing this steam. Y'all, Call of Duty haven't lost its steam this damn far. And I doubt they ever lose their steam. They got these people, these people over here being brainwashed, saying, Helldivers better than Call of Duty. I said, y'all done lost y'all doggone cock and picking mind. Call of Duty been around for so doggone long that I don't give a care what the hell Helldivers 2 do. It ain't gonna never ever be a Call of Duty. It would never be a Call of Duty. It would never be what's that one that I've got the one that EA makes, but it would never be that either. And I guarantee right now, when one of them come out, I'm gonna buy it too. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm gonna buy it. Especially if EA get off their butts and bring back the single player element. That's the only reason why that last one fell. Because you made people spend all this money, but you took out the single player mode in the game. EA, that's your fault. You dropped the ball on that. And I want to see them make another Titanfall. I would love to see another Titanfall made. Now, whether they're going to make it or not, I don't know. They got the studio. Why not make another Titanfall? Why not make another Titanfall? If you're going to make a Titanfall, make it a good one. And get out that peer-to-peer service crap. Gotta make that game right there with dedicated service, and that game will run smooth as hell. Okay, because you already did a good job with college football. You did somewhat of a good job with the pro football, what I'm hearing. I'm just saying what Microsoft, Xbox, and the Game Pass is doing for the gaming industry is a success. And like I said, if PlayStation would have done this a long damn time ago, if Nintendo would have done a long damn time ago, the gaming industry would be a whole lot better now. But no, it's not getting any better because PlayStation didn't want to follow what Microsoft was doing, but they're going to follow Microsoft doing what they're doing right now, either way it goes. Right now, don't get me wrong. And like I said, to me, I don't think console's not going anywhere. Console's going to always be there because they got the hardcore gamers that like their consoles. So Xbox is gonna always make a console, whether it's a handheld or what. They're gonna always make consoles. It's gonna all depend on how much it's gonna cost and what they're gonna put in it. But this your boy DJ Tuckmaster. I just want to say what I got to say today. And Tool Man, bless you for coming by. I am so glad that you did come by. I want to get shouts out to Tool Man 55. He's a good guy, and he's a good person for the community. He supports all of us. So I want to give a good shout out to Tool Man 55. And to all my Xbox brothers and sisters out there, that's Hebot, that's Flip the Script Money, everybody in Hebot's group, they know how I feel about them. And all I got to say to all of y'all have a nice day and have a Merry Christmas. And now, by the way, come by the Unlimited Truth broadcast. I don't know when he's gonna do it, but me and him, we plan on doing a giveaway. Doing a giveaway on his podcast, just to let you know, be there because we're gonna give it away to somebody, and that somebody that want to be satisfied with just good gaming. But till then, when Unlimited does the next podcast, I got to get in contact with him because I need to give him some of the code, what I want to give him, so he can kind of get what he want to get, and that's it. So just to let you know, hey, but everybody in my Sega Man, Hebot, the most powerful gamer, E-Rock, Adderzine, Unlimited, Dale, all y'all have a nice day and bless you all in America of the United States. And I will talk to you later. Y'all have a nice day. Bye.